YouTube, what it do? It's your boy Reggie with the light. Welcome to another episode of Narrowminded, where I come and bring you out of the darkness into the light. And today I'm going to bring you into the light about how liberalism or liberals are a cancer to black people. Liberals are a cancer to the black community. The policies that liberals create are a cancer to the black community. Liberals are a cancer to the black family. Liberals are a cancer to black leadership. Liberals are a cancer to black development. Cancer, cancer, cancer. Okay? Liberal policies are detrimental to our community. They support violence. They support single family households. They support dependency on the state. They support poor education. They support abortion. They support broken homes, broken families. They support, everything everything to tear down the black family. That's what the liberals support, right? They have created this single parent catastrophe in the black community. And they do it by throwing stones and hiding their hands. They do it through their, through the social services and through the legislation and through the policies that they write up for the black community. And it makes it look like they're supporting us, but they're not. See, people don't realize when Martin Luther King finally got black people civil rights, not human rights, but just civil rights, he realized that he pretty much delivered us into a burning house, a burning building. That's what the man himself said out of his own mouth. That's out of the horse's mouth. And I'm not comparing Martin Luther King to a horse, but that's just the saying that they say. He literally said, I have delivered my people into a burning house. Because at least the Republicans will tell you, I do not like you up front. But what liberals do is they are racist. They are sneaky racist. They are underhanded racist, and they do it in a sneaky way. Okay, with their policies, with their social services, they have broken the black family. Okay, in order for these single parent mothers to receive this government aid, they cannot have a man. They cannot be married. They cannot have a man in the home. They have, programs where they give single parent mothers. They're starting these programs in Washington, D.C. and in Atlanta, where they're going to give single parent mothers $900 a month. This is not good. This is going to promote more single parent households. This is going to support more single parent households because now these young women are going to feel like they have the support of the state if they have a child while they're young. And these young children are not going to understand that this $900 a month is not going to help you. This is not more valuable than having a man in your child's life. And what liberals want to do is they want to boost up the black woman while putting down the black man. See, y'all don't understand. All of these liberal presidents, especially Bill Clinton, who black people swear he's some type of hero. You guys don't understand. Bill Clinton, Joe Biden, Kamala Harris has sent more black men to jail than any Republican president. Y'all see, but y'all don't understand it, and y'all still be out here cheering for these Democrats and these liberals. See, liberals do not like structure. Liberals do not like men. Liberals is nothing but a feminist movement. It's all to boost up women. It's all to tilt the apple cart. It's all to reverse the way things are originally supposed to go in this world. See, men provide structure, leadership. So what liberals want to do is take the man out of the home to weaken the black community. And once you do that, the crime rate skyrockets. Once you do that, black men, young little boys do not have role models anymore. Once you put that power into the woman's hand, who does not have no structure, does not have no discipline, and is ruled off emotions and ruled off of feelings and ruled off of pleasure, that's going to cause all sorts of chaos. The reason why we call God Father God is because God provides. And he also provides structure. That's why we have rules. In the Bible, God gives us rules to govern ourselves by, to live by. See, when a woman is raising the children in a single parent household, pretty much anything goes. If she feels good, if it makes her feel good, then it's okay. And that's just not how things need to be. And that's just not how things should be ran. You cannot have order out of chaos. And right now, the black community is in utter chaos. You have these sites, the Shade Room, utter chaos, nothing but feminists, nothing but lost black women. And nobody is there to pretty much everybody is pandering on the Shade Room. It's nothing but a whole bunch of thought activities, weaving, sandaling it up, half naked, no accountability, all about having fun and partying, smoking weed, having sex. It's just a whole bunch of nonsense. It just smells like single parent house. The Shade Room is single parent household to the max. And that's what liberals do. See, people don't understand that liberals are the ones who created the KKK. Yes, the Democratic Party is the ones who created the KKK. There was no Democrats. It was just a republic. See, y'all don't understand that Democrats or Democrats is socialism. It's communism. It's not a free marketplace. Democrats, socialism, liberals, no child left behind. So regardless of whether the child is learning or not, we're still going to, reward the child for bad behavior, or we're going to reward this child for not doing their homework or not participating in class and not understanding the education that that the teachers have been trying to teach them. We're just going to pacify them. So when they get in the real world, they're going to be failures. See, back before we got our civil rights, but back before we was able to participate with, the Caucasians, black people had to do everything on our own. We had to have our own schools. We had to have our own restaurants. We had to have our own movie theaters. We had to have our own banks. We had to do everything on our own. Guess what that did? That made us independent. That made us know how to do shit. That made us know how to run a business. That made us know how to run our community. That made us stronger. That made us smarter. That made us tougher. But soon as we, merged into this, this systematic racist society, the Democrats and the Republicans had us right where they wanted us. They took away our independence. Now, instead of us having our own restaurants, our own movie theaters, our own farms, our own schools, we had to go to their schools, which we had to go apply for jobs with their businesses. We had to go try to apply for jobs with their restaurants. So now they can pass some type of law where you have to hire this many black people. So now they can control us. Now they know that now they can control what's going on in our community. Now they can control how much money we make. Now they can control the level of success that we have. We had our own baseball league, our own basketball league. So if Kaepernick want to kneel, he don't have to get kicked out of the NFL. He can kneel and do what he need to do. But since we merged with them now, no, Negro, you can't kneel. Get out of my league. You see how that works? But black people are so blind. You think that these Democrats are on your side, and they're not on your side. They are emasculating black men. They are trying to make black men feminine, put black men in dresses, put black men in prison where there is no women. Why is this happening? Because they have taken the black man out of the household. There's no black man leadership. There's no father figure. The black man now has to depend on the white man for a job. But before we was integrated, the black man was his own boss. He didn't have to depend on a white man for a job. He had his own business. He had his own farm. He had his own movie theater. He had his own professional sport leagues, the Negro leagues. He had his own restaurants. He had his own schools. He had his own banks. His people was teaching his children. But no. The black woman wants to be in the head. She don't want to be a helpmate to the black man. She wants to be a head. And that's what the white man did to manipulate the black woman and to get her away from us. These liberals, these Democrats, they're tearing the black community to shreds. All of these gang members. Why are there gang members? Because there's no father figures in the home. Because in order for you to get this public housing, these food stamps, you cannot have a black man in the home. A black man can't live with you, and you can't get married, or you will not be able to get these services. But as long as you remove that black man from the home, we will give you these services. We will give you a check. We will give you food stamps. We will give you public housing. That's who created the ghetto. The Democrats, they the ones created the ghettos. They the ones created the slums. They the ones are mainly responsible for black people being lazy, depending on the state and not being independent. Democrats. This liberal way of thinking is destroying the black community, and we have to get out of it. We have to stop voting for Democrats. I don't vote at all because none of them are really on our side. But for black people to really think that these Democrats are on your side, you're foolish, and you don't see what's really going on. You don't see how they have empowered the black women. See, you think it's a good idea, but the way they have empowered the black woman is to sexualize her, make her sell her body, or as they say, push and pee. You got all these black women on Instagram pushing pee, pretty much selling pee to become famous, to be on some type of reality show, Love and Hip Hop, to make some, pretty much selling pee to make some money. You got the OnlyFans and this and that. See, all of this wouldn't be happening if the black man was still in the home. See, it's some white OnlyFans models, but not as much as their black OnlyFans models. And it's a reason for that. And that's why the black man, the black boy is growing up feminine. And that's why they get the black woman to accept all of their agendas. They get the black woman to accept the LGBTQ agenda. They get the black woman to accept all of these agendas. The feminist agenda, and this agenda, and that agenda, except her worrying about her own agenda. And except her worrying about her own community. But what they did was they promised the black woman freedom. You can be free. You can be sexually free and liberated and have sex with willy-nilly. You don't worry about what's going on in your home. Don't worry about your children. Don't worry about having a family structure. Don't worry about getting married. No. You need to be independent. You need to come out here and chase the bag like a man. You need to think like a man. All of these liberals, man, listen, black women, they're tricking you. They're destroying your children. They're destroying your men. They're destroying your little boys, and you need to wake up and you need to snap out of it, because they only are able to do it because they have you right where they want you. They only come at you with this nonsense because they know the black man ain't going for it. Unless you are the black man's mother and you push that stuff in the black little boy head. And y'all talk about ain't no black man to lead me. Of course it ain't no black man to lead you, because you have been accepting these Democrats and their social agenda against you to tear down the black man, to put yourself above the black man, to make yourself feel like you're better than the black man. And you come from a black man's nutsack. So how dare you think that you're better than a black man when you come from a black man's nutsack? And all y'all out there talking about the black woman is God. How is the black woman is God and everything comes from a seed? Everything in this earth comes from a seed. An apple comes from a seed. And inside that apple, there's more seed to create another apple tree that creates apples with seeds in it, and it grow and grow and grow like that. So y'all need to stop with all of this. The black woman is God. That's the stupidest thing. I mean, that's just dumb. Y'all want to go here and believe the white man and why? The white man don't care about you. The white man don't care about you. You would rather go work a 9-to-5 at a white man job instead of build a business with your black man. So you won't have to go work because you want to be above the black man. That's why you don't want to work with the black man, because you want to be above the black man. Because these liberals in this feminist Democrat and Democratic Party is pushing this in your head. Y'all role models are Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, Megan Thee Stallion. How is that a role model? How can you be a mother and a wife with that being your role model? How? You can't have two things. You can't serve two masters. You can't be a whore and a housewife. You just can't do it. You gotta pick which one you want to do. Y'all all on TikTok doing the same dances in the same skimpy clothes, showing your daughters how to be whores at a young age, not having no respect for themselves, and then want to blame black men. Y'all don't have no respect for us. Y'all call us bees and y'all call us whores. You call yourself a bee. We sit here and watch you guys call each other bees and whores and y'all be doing the most. But soon as somebody come and check you and try to get you to stop doing that, oh, who you think you know, the attitude. I'm telling you, man, we were so much stronger before we started voting for Democrats. We were so much stronger. We had everything on our own. We had our own businesses. The policies of the Democrats are terrible. They're terrible. Starting with education, no kid left behind. No, if he ain't paying attention in class, he ain't doing his work, he ain't learned the lesson that he was supposed to learn, why would you move that child forward? He's gonna fail. And that's why when they get out of high school, they go straight to prison because they don't know anything, because they have been pacified. They have been eating government cheese in those wick eggs, in that wick milk. Y'all don't even breastfeed your children no more. Y'all go and buy synthetic milk that's not even real. You don't even breastfeed your children no more. You go buy fake milk or milk that comes from a whole different type of animal to feed your young child. That's terrible, black mothers. Come on. What is that? I'm telling you, man, y'all been fooled by these Democrats, man. They are really demons. They're really tearing up they're tearing up your community. The reason why you can't find no good man, the reason why men aren't men anymore is because of the Democrats. President Obama is the one who pushed all of this LGBTQ stuff when he got into office. See, they know what they be doing. Because when history looks back, they're gonna say, well, it was a black man in office, the one who signed off on all of this. Don't blame the white man. Y'all it was your black president. But when you go back in history, when you go back and look at African history, you already know they ain't going for that. They ain't going for that. Because the Democrats really they promote death. They don't promote life. They promote death. 2 men can't have babies. 2 women can't have babies. They want to take you off of this earth. I'm sorry, black people, if you haven't realized this. They want to wipe you out on this earth any way that they can. So putting an abortion clinic in all of the ghettos that they created, that the Democrats and their social service created, all of these Section 8 ghettos that they put you in, so you can not have men in those homes, and you raise violent, emotional little boys who go out here and kill people because they don't know how to control their emotions, because they didn't have a man in the house to help them with that. And they seen you on the phone yelling and screaming and laughing and cackling and talking about nonsense in somebody else's business that ain't got nothing to do with you. Talking about all in your feelings. Calling your friends a bitch and they calling you, excuse my French, I ain't mean to say it, but calling your friend a B and she calling you a B. Then you get to the gay dude to come to your crib when you got a son, and you don't care if you got a son, you still get the gay. You got your son around the gay dude, and it's terrible, man. What we doing? And that's the only dude that you do got in the household. Now your son looking up to. So what we doing? And I ain't got nothing against the alternate lifestyle people, but come on now, what are we doing? Like, come on, man. The liberals, Democrats, they're terrible for the black community. Their policies, giving out handouts, not making you work for what you need to work for, getting out here, getting it on your own, being truly independent. See, y'all be talking about y'all independent, y'all be getting tax credit for your children. Y'all be getting food stamps. Y'all be getting child support. Y'all be getting all of this help, and y'all still be broke. But y'all swear y'all independent. You ain't doing nothing good with that money. You ain't putting that money, you ain't investing it in your child's education. You ain't doing nothing good with that money. You barely buying your kids clothes and shoes with that money. You smoking weed, buying lace fronts, eyelashes, going to the like you blowing going to go see Moneybag Yo. Like, what? Come on, man. What we doing? But when this liberal way of thinking, this free flowing and just anything goes way of thinking, no structure at all. We got to get out of that, man. We ain't winning with that. We have not been winning with that. The Democratic presidents, the Democratic presidents do not favor black people. When are y'all going to see that? They promise y'all all of these things, and when they get into office, they don't do it. You ain't even seen Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris ain't came to the hood. Even Soulja Boy went back to the hood. Where's Kamala Harris at? She ain't came to the hood. She ain't gonna come to the hood. Come on, man. Y'all, listen, man. Y'all don't like black men. Y'all must hate black men. Because as long as y'all continue to vote for Democrats and Democrats, they're going to continue to put your man in jail, continue to feminize your man, continue to try to put them in dresses and skirts and push all of these agendas down their face. They're going to continue to try to take the man out, put the man on top, to do everything to beat the black man down. Because they know if black men unify, if black men become who they really supposed to be, it's a wrap. It's a wrap for them. They don't want that smoke. They don't want it. But the only way they can get through the black man is to get through to him through his woman. And y'all been hypnotized for so long. It's time for y'all to snap out of it. Cause y'all going on, y'all worried about everybody else's agenda, but everybody else ain't worried about your agenda. Everybody else ain't worried about your agenda, but y'all worried about everybody else's agenda. Man, woman, child, community, foundation. That's what we need to get back to. But anyway, man. I'm done with that little rant. I know people ain't gonna like this, but I don't care. I don't care. And like I said, I don't have nothing against nobody. I'm not judgmental. You know, I understand people are dealing with issues and dealing with demons and dealing with things that happen to them, and you know. But at the same time, how are we gonna procreate if man is messing with man and woman is messing with woman? That's not how God meant it to be. I'm sorry, but it's just the facts. It's just the truth. And I'm not trying to condemn nobody. I'm not trying to judge nobody, but that's just the truth, people. Get right with God. You know, get back to God. You know, we got to get rid of this liberal BS, this feminist movement. It's nothing but a feminist movement, and it's getting worse and worse and worse. You know, the black community is getting worse and worse and worse. But anyway, man, if you like this content, like, subscribe, share this video. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Reggie with the light, and I'm out.